We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are, at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
We've reached our destination.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
This shall suffice. Please, everyone, have as much as you like. That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Everything okay there, big guy? You look kind of pissed.
I'll say. He looks like he wants to bite the head off something. What's eating at you? Come on, Alphen. You're gonna bring us all down if you keep that ferocious scowl on.
Oh, sorry. Do I really look that ticked off?
Yeah, it kinda makes you hard to talk to. So, what's bothering you?
It's a pebble.
A pebble?
Snuck its way into the back of my boot. I can't seem to get rid of it.
Oh, I totally get you. Weird how much it can get on your nerves, huh?
Yeah, it's barely bigger than a grain of sand. So how come it feels like I'm walking around on hot nails?
You know, maybe this is a crazy solution, but you could just take your boot off and give it a shake.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. You're right. Phew. It's like I've been given a new lease on life. Thanks for the tip, Shion.
Seemed kind of obvious, but you're welcome? That's the trouble with windy places. All that fine debris ends up getting into your hair and clothes.
Alphen, is it just me, or have you become extra sensitive ever since getting your sense of pain back?
Now that you mention it, the other night at camp, there was a fly buzzing around that annoyed him so much, he unsheathed the blazing sword.
So much for sensitive. That's just being a Mr. Cranky Pants.
Nothing new on that front, then.
What's the matter, Alphen? You look a little tense.
It's nothing, really.
He wants to get angry, but knows that doing so would only prove our point. Hence the building frustration showing plainly on his face.
Would you stop analyzing things for 1 minute?
Point taken.
Careful. That's no ordinary Zoogle.
Yeah.
Get lost! The chain between heaven and earth. A wailing Zambian lightning!
Ready and ready!
You don't have firearms here on Dana.
I can show you mine if you like.
That would be really awesome, Shion.
Nothing gets by me! Within the soil. Awaken and wreak havoc!
Celestial! They're surrounding us! That'll bring you down! Here comes! Blast Seal!
I'll face you!
You get the jet! Fire complete focus! Here I come!
Raven Stars is yours to be let free! Thrilling performance!
Glacial Steel! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Outstanding form!
I can carve through everything!
One more! Bullseye! More where that came from!
Can't get out of this!
Ice Prison!
Be still! Resonate with the dirt!
Healing Circle!
Stalagmite! Here I go!
Ready!
In the soil.
That'll bring you down!
Awaken and wreak havoc!
Ice Prison!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Awaken and wreak havoc!
Searing flame! Reload! Damn it! Watch out!
Not
unadulterated
Watch
fury.
out!
Can you take it?
Celestial hammer! Searing flame! Reload!
Faith and blood.
I presented your dream!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's a healing heart! You get this! Divine! She must handle! You get this! Annihilate! Divine!
In a vine?
Blah blah blah!
Amazing.
We've got him on the run.
Don't get cocky!
Right.
Go
Still
for it.
anyone's
Bring you
fight.
down. Got it! Now's our chance! Celestial hammer!
Ready to rip!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too. Celestial hammer!
Finish it!
Alpin! Astral energy!
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work. Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Sure.
Right!
Hey!
Yeah!
We've reached our destination. Sure is good to be back in the pleasant climes of Menancia. Especially after the extremes of some of the other regions we visited.
Definitely. Your country is beautiful.
You do me an honor. However, this place was never mine to own.
I didn't mean it that way. Though, I guess technically you weren't born here either. Native or not, that doesn't change the feelings you had for the place. If I were you, I'd try to take a little pride in people's compliments.
Allow myself to feel pride, huh? That sounds like no easy task.
Nothing sounds easy when you overthink things the way you do. It must be exhausting.
He's always worrying about something. It's probably what gives him his eye for detail. That's just the way he is.
Yeah, so we'd noticed.
Let's change the subject, shall we? It's a wonder so many things coincided to bring us here. Alphen's awakening, Shion's decision to revolt, the Danon uprising in Calaglia, the crown contest's final, sputtering throws.
Zephyr's being in the right place at the right time, the fact that you happened to be a lord just as this was all going on.
It's almost as if we were brought together by design. By someone who wanted to bring down the system.
No, enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's our responsibility to see it through.
Did Law just utter a pearl of wisdom?
I do think about things, you know. Just what do you take me for exactly?
Honestly, I always sort of pegged you as a likable dolt.
What the hell makes me a dolt, you dolt?
I mean, she did say he was a likable dolt, didn't she?
Let's refrain from poking this particular Zoogle any further. Some lessons just can't be taught.
Not to dolts, anyway.
Hey, Kisara, what's your secret for putting up with Dohalim? I don't know how you managed to deal with him.
Secret? Oh, I don't think it's as difficult as all that, really.
Could have had me fooled. Anyone who waxes lyrical on the aesthetic qualities of cactus thorns is a step too far for me.
And those poetic flourishes he sneaks into regular conversation? How am I supposed to react?
He likes the sound of his own voice, that's for sure. I say let him have his fun. No need to try and understand anything he says.
Has he always been like that?
He didn't seem as on edge all the time back in Menancia, though he was my superior back then. So who's to say what I didn't see?
The Lord of Cislodia hid in plain sight while a crony posing as him carried out all his business. What if the Lord we met in Vicente was really...
An imposter? Dohalim? Hardly. Like it or not, that's him all right. In all his flamboyant, circumloquacious glory.
I'd like to see someone try to impersonate that on a daily basis.
Come to think of it, what with being a lord and all, he's probably never had anyone to speak to on an equal basis.
It wouldn't surprise me. Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped him change.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have been nice.
It's those eccentricities that make him who he is.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Okay!
Here we go! I'll do my best! Plenty left! Going in! Plenty left! Did you see? It's coming! Glacial fire! Time to shine! That's it! On guard! I'm ready! On guard! On guard! Yeah! Glacial fire! Going in! Huh! Piercing roar! Light up the dark! Alright, let me at him! Huh! Inferno crossing! Igneous discharge! Look sharp! Yeah! Huh! The power of light! I'm ready to go! Ground and pound! Inferno crossing! The power of light! I'm ready to go! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! Look sharp! Glacial fire! Far enough! Glacial fire! Time to shine! Going in! Plenty left! That's it! No chance! This one's mine! Glacial fire! Going in! Plenty left! Piercing roar! Inferno crossing! Time to shine!
What the? Excuse me!
Yes!
Seriously? I never knew Lagiel could be so intense.
She can get that way where my brother is concerned.
She's not the only one.
Did you used to come here when you were younger, Kisara?
You bet. See the dent in that column? That's from when my mace slipped out of my hand one time, just after I'd joined the guard. And that crack over there? That happened while I was practicing an art.
This is new information to me.
Right, here goes! Take this! Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Not a chance! This one's gonna be tough! Come and face me! Strike! Lunar Rondo! Stardust! You picked the wrong fight! You're out! My turn! You're mine! Rending Flash! You're finished! Back to the blade! Rising Wyvern! You're finished! We did it! My turn! I'm not done! Tear! My turn! Mission! Here I come! Mirage! We're not finished! Here I come! Strike! This one's all mine!
Get lost! Take it! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Toxicity! I'm ready! One more! Miasma! Now! No defense! It's over! Zephyr Trident Laser! Zephyr Trident! You're open! Aqueous Impact! Miasma! I never miss! Let the marksman handle this! There! Now! Got you! Aqueous Impact! That'll bring you down! This'll be a delicious piece of cake! Ice Prison! Celestial Runner! They're attacking from behind! Celestial Runner! They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious! Ice Prison! Not so smug now! Not on my watch! I'm on a roll! It'll...
You breeze. Get in, get out. First strike! Glimmer Dragon! I'm just getting started. Bet that shell's hiding something tasty. First strike! I'll end you! Another one down! Watch this! Blow away! Dust to dust! I'm take this! Eat this! I'll end you! Death Blossom! Now this! You're wide open! Too slow! Too slow! Take Bolero! Burn! Death Blossom! Now you see what I can do! Time to feel some hurt! First strike! Crumble! Inferno Punch! Death Blossom!
Seriously? Is this a joke? One more! Going in! Who's next? Surprise! On guard! Inferno crossing! One more! The power of light! Alright, ready to go! This one's mine! On guard! No chance! Nice try! Nice try! This one's mine! Glacial fire! Inferno! Let's put you out of your misery! On guard! Who's next? Going in! Havoc thrust! Take this! Huh. Glacial fire! The power of light! Alright, let me at him! Alright, let me at him! Inferno crossing! That's it! Enough got you! Going in! Ready to go!
Let's see what you've got. Elusive deity! Can you take it? Prepare to be steel! Eagle ray! Ha! Crescent flash! In a bind? I shall ensure you survive this. Does it hurt? Elusive deity! Ha! Does it hurt? Rotating pile driver! Eagle ray! You're mine! A scream bathed in blood, rending you up! I'll face you! All in order! Eagle ray! Tempest! Does it hurt? Taste it! Can you take it? Elusive deity! Eagle rage! I'll face you! Tempest! Does it hurt? Begin! Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Elusive deity! Do you require a hand? Eagle ray! In a bind? Demon lash! Rotating pile driver! Rending you apart! Bloody howling! Can you take it? Now it's mine! In your face! Begin! You're mine! The Tempest engulfs you! Tempest! Elusive deity! Sonic spear! I'll face you! You're mine! Rotating pile driver! Take this!
drink yet?
Huh?
Got it.
Thanks.
That can't be. No.
Hey. Oh?
We finally made it.
That Zoogle looks tough, but
I think we're game for it, yeah.
an opponent like this should be easy.
Anything in armor is mine!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
I'm going to bloody all the power of my healing art. Sleep now.
Destruction! Eternal devastation!
Everlasting darkness.
Destruction!
Within the soil. Awaken and we can't get out of this!
Far beyond the darkest skies. I first require complete confusion. What would I do without you? You're the chain between heaven and earth. A wailing
You picked the
fancy of
wrong fight.
lightning. Divine savior. Water, hear my call. Crossblade. You get the gist.
I can carve
Here
through
goes.
a thrilling performance.
This one's mine. Divine savior.
They smite with
Blah, blah,
blood and
blah.
rage.
Here I come!
Now we're not
Divine
getting play.
savior.
Can't get out of this!
I'll stop its charge. Thanks, Kisara.
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Soaring
Glacial spear. Oh, violent darting wind. Carve now through all. In here.
Not today!
Magic is there. Cyclone. Celestial hammer.
Already carved
It
through.
won't escape.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Spirits within the
Oh,
soil.
violent darting wind. Carve now through all. Sleep now.
Such unadulterated
Violent
fury.
darting wind. Carve. Leave the charges to me. A whirling. You get the gist. Cyclone. Oh, violent. You get the gist. In here.
Burn in hell!
Blah, blah, blah. Cyclone. A chain between heaven and earth.
You're mine!
A wailing banshee of light. Divine savior. Standing form.
Thanks, Gio.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Go get her.
Shattering the
Radiant
pieces!
Be
Attack,
killed!
not of ammo.
Rising Falcon!
Annihilation.
Rising Wyvern!
Close one. Right back at you. Annihilation. Here goes. Oh, violent darting wind. Magic is it. Close one. Right back at you.
Shine! Radiant light!
Oh, violent darting wind.
Regenerate!
Hear me.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Oh, violent darting wind. Carved and ready. Through all. Close one.
Radiant light!
Clearing.
Regenerate!
Oh, violent dark. Gotta hold it together.
Suffer in silence.
Do or die. Amazing. Not long to go. They're not playing around. Oh, violent darting wind. Carve now. It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone!
Holy lamp.
Dragon Swarm!
Not so good now.
You fight better at a distance. Further away's better. You and I both.
Thanks so much. I owe you, Tion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and
Interrupted.
destruction. Oh, violent darting magic.
Demon Rat!
I'm Cricket. I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar! test. Flawless flight.
Megasonic up!
Healing circle. Ice drizzle.
You're mine!
Downfall.
Ignite!
I'm out of air. Watson's weak. I never miss. Armor won't save you.
Tornado Alpha! Finish it! Shion!
This one's got your name on it.
Action to action.
Looks like it could be worth something.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Yeah.
What?
Right. Afraid not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Hey,
Yeah!
just...
I guess. Thanks.
Huh?
Well... All right,
All right.
I guess. Got it.
We've reached our destination. Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how...
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious, actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
nothing?
Nothing. Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
Hey, Alphen, why do you like spicy food so much anyway?
You know, I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
Not as much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost like an addiction, I guess.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
We all know you're a quantity over quality kind of...
What was that?
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
You know, I've also noticed Shion's not really into the same kind of food most Renans are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me. Even when I was little, I was all about food that gives me strength. All meat, all the time.
And I guess Kisara is so good at cooking fish because she can catch them herself.
I'm only good with fish because it used to be the easiest thing to get. When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally to you.
I like fish just fine, but what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
When you get down to it, I guess the things a person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
That was nothing.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time, of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No, when I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?